remove the pump, first thing you're gonna do is remove the clip, pull out this hose. This one it's in there by pressure, so you're gonna have to wiggle it. Be careful not to break it though. When you remove this, you're gonna get all the water from the tank. So maybe I suggest you maybe bend it a little bit. And then in my case, I already drained it, but for the video purpose, but yeah, you're gonna get all the water from here. Okay, you can remove the screw now. It's holding the bracket. Lift it from the front. And then just unplug the brown and the yellow. So once you remove the pump from the machine, you're gonna be left with the bottom rubber bracket, the pump, the hose, which it goes from the inlet back to the pump, and then the valve system. So the first thing is remove these 3 screws. You're gonna need a T20. You can unplug this now or before, whatever works for you. You can remove this hose from the way. And after this, this is spring loaded, this piece. So you gotta be careful with that. Just separate it. You're gonna feel how it kind of pops. And in some cases, it might just disassemble on its own. Right? Like I said, you gotta be careful with this piece, right? This is spring loaded. From there, just grab from here and then rotate it out. Just wiggle it out. And you see how that pops out. There's a little seal in there, okay? So now we proceed to remove this pump. And we're gonna change this piece to our new pump. So now we're gonna use 2 channel locks. Grab one here, and then the other one, and then just spin it. So once you have that piece removed, I suggest you clean this real well. You're gonna need some Teflon in order to install it back in. You're gonna need some Teflon. If this is your first time putting Teflon, go counterclockwise. Start at the base. Put a little bit there, and then work your way out. This is gonna go to our new pump. So in this case, I went ahead and I'm gonna change the O-ring inside of it. I mean, might as well. I'm at it already, so. You know, as you can see, it's not as simple as removing everything, so I'm just gonna slide it in and make sure it's flat against it. So now we're gonna grab our new pump. We're gonna slide it in, screw it by hand as much as possible, and then we just make sure this is tight. Okay, we have this put together. We put this pump away for a little bit, and then just while we at it, you gotta be careful with this piece. Is spring loaded, like I said in the past. I'm gonna take this off, and we just wanna take a look, make sure there's nothing clogged in there. Seals look good. Put it back in. Underneath there's another seal. Same thing, just take a good look. If it looks fine, put it back in. Then you're gonna put this pump bracket, the rubber bracket in. Make sure that's tight. So next comes in our white piece. You're gonna slide it, and then you're gonna wiggle it little by little. Put a little bit of pressure until you feel it goes all the way in. Next goes our sleeve. We're gonna align this. Remember, this is spring loader, so kind of gonna have to be pushing it in at the same time. That you're gonna see how the bracket is gonna align. This is gonna be holding it, and this is gonna be flat. Then don't release that until you have this. You're gonna hook it from the back first. See the little thing? You're gonna grab it like that. It's gonna go in there, and then it's gonna hold it. First thing is by hand, put in the screws, just so it's not gonna fly out. Screw them in. Okay, and then the last one is this hose, the main inlet. So the main inlet comes in here, and then it goes out that way. And in here there's a pressure return valve. In the case there's too much pressure going in, it will return back into the pump. Put that in there, and then you're good. When putting it back in, so in this case, you're gonna plug in either or. Brown or yellow, don't matter, it's 110 volts. In this case, you're gonna plug that in first. Remove the hoses from the way. And then just slide it back in the bracket. Slide this bracket with a groove towards the bottom. Put in your screw and slide it all the way in. It's gonna help the shaping. Slide the top in. With this one, make sure it goes all the way in. Okay, because then you're gonna have to slide this pin to secure it. The pin should stay flat, and the last part will be the main water inlet. Remember, it flows this way, and that should do.